No, stream আজকে লাইভ স্ট্রিম হবে eFootball, ঠিক আছে। লাইভ স্ট্রিমটা হবে eFootball-এ। যদিও জানি আমার রেসপন্স বেশি আসতেছে ফ্রি ফায়ারে, কিন্তু আমার পক্ষে সম্ভব হইতেছে না ফ্রি ফায়ার খেলা। রাত হয়ে গেছে, এটা তো প্লেয়ার পাবো না। দ্রুত এখন খেললে সময় আর কি, ফ্রি ফায়ারটা হলো সময় দেখে না খেললে মজা লাগে, ঠিক আছে। জন্য আজকে নতুন নতুন কিছু ট্রিক্স শিখবো, আমি পারি না ফুটবল, আমি জানাইলে পারি। Ready, press to और दिन की ग्लिच हो जाएगा। very simple shot. Left side of the player. আমার যে স্ট্রাইকার প্রচুর নেবে, স্ট্রাইকার আমি আচ্ছা আমি লাইভ স্ট্রিম করতেছি কি দিয়ে চার্জার লাগাই ল্যাপটপে পারফরমেন্স দেখি হবে FPS কিভাবে great তো ইউ সেট করেন লাইভ স্ট্রিম ক্যাপশন ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড সাউন্ড আসছে আর কত কিলোনা ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড সাউন্ড আসছে only background with fan is sound fan is sound background sound only background with fan is sound background एक एक sound background sound quality sound perfect दिया देखिए voice on turn on right the background sound background sound hello 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 background sound background sound তো আশা করবো না তারপরও দেখি
ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড সাউন্ড এখন আসে, ফ্যানের সাউন্ড তো অবশ্যই আসতেছে। ফিল্টার acceptation, acceptation, good quality. আমার কাছে কথা না, খুব সাউন্ড কমাই দিছি। তারপর হইল so either silver এমন সাউন্ড ঠিক আছে। So it's sound ঠিক আছে নাকি? হ্যালো 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 তো ঠিক আছে। হ্যালো সাউন্ড করতে থাকি ভাই, নিয়ে আজকে লেট বেশিক্ষণ লাইভ স্ট্রিম করবো না। Okay, man, and try to
KPL KPL. Ready.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So straight into the action. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Mainu. Tries a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Manchester United already making their first change. Not what was planned, I don't think.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Number 13, Yamal.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Ashraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Fermin.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Camavinga chooses to go crossfield. Yamal chasing after it. El Ainawi. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's got plenty of space out wide. Shoots! Oh, what a big quick... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mazraoui goes short. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. And it's been taken short. And he's been shifted off it. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. El Ainawi gets a foot in here. Good ball, good take. Can he get it through? A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Mazraoui with the short one. And it's made its way to him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Manchester United have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Yamal, Mazraoui gets over and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Brahim Diaz, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Yamal. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Diop. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's found a way past. Camavinga! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Look at the space, and the finish! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Deftly away. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Rodri. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Yamal gets into a good position. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he has been fouled there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And for the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reached the halfway point.
Manchester United certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Coming on the field is
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has been slung wide. Big chance! He's got a goal! And the game has liftoff. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Might be danger here. There's the shot! Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Akanji. That's destined for the flank. But he's forced to go back. Back towards the middle. And smartly reclaimed. Nicely spread. Yamal. Brahim Diaz. Looking for options for movement. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Unahi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
71,898.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Great vision. Menu. Fermin. Searching pass he's played there. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Lopez. Tries to play it through. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score.
It's a good foot in there.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Taking place.
It's pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Aimed beyond the defence. Skims one in. Foden clears.
Morocco really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And he was quick to react. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Substitution.
Opts for safety. Alexander-Arnold. That is ended up in no man's land. He's a sharp little ball here. Foot in.
Morocco really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Mainu.
And it's hoisted clear.
They've played it short. Lopez opts to play it back.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
The less said about that pass, the better. Foden. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Fermin has created one goal already. Good spread.
Has been indicated.
Yamal. Looking for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Unahi. And it's Hakimi.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And we're done. Manchester United have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for options for movement. It's Dembele! Goal! France! And France are in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Koundé gets it away. Upamecano goes back to front. Rabiot. Ambitious ball here. Dembele. And it's Koundé. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's delightful. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Martinelli. Rodri. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Yamal. Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Upamecano. Koundé. Here's Tchouaméni. Upamecano. Dembele. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rabiot. Laid out to the left flank. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Another throw-in. Laporte goes direct. Tchouaméni pinches it off him.
Mbappe really was well marked.
Doué! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's it! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's found a way through. And he's there to get it away. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Tchouaméni. Rabiot. Opts for safety. And this is Neymar. Mbappe. Chance! Goal! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Le numéro 21.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Elise. Martinelli. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, terrible pass. And he's managed to get free.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Martinelli.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
And it's Doué. Oh, he's burst through. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
France now in a position far more desirable.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off.
And he shoots! And that's a good finish. And that for him is goal number 10. How very smart. He just got it right.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Le numéro 10.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
It's played through for him. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up
L'équipe de
now.
Manchester United.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's a corner kick. Oh, good effort. Now, who's going to be first to this? Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. So, a temporary halt to the action. Manchester United are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. The midway point of the game.
I think it shows you the danger of not killing off the game when you've got the opportunity. It might be level on paper, Peter, but we know who has the momentum now to go on and win this.
So for 45 minutes, these teams have matched each other, mirrored each other. We have ourselves a gem of a game here.
Changement en cours.
And so we're off again. Manchester United come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Dembele. Now it's Olise.
Oh, great feat, that.
That's going to go a long way. Koundé. Some good work on the right flank here. Linton. Rafinha. Linton. Chouameni cuts out the pass. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That has not gone well. Olise has found the net here, of course. Delivery from Mbappe. And that is expertly dealt with. Martinelli. Mbappe being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Rafinha. And it's Rodri. And back to the keeper they go. Now Nastasic. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he's forced to go back. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Martinelli. Rodri. And he was quick to react. Laporte makes the interception. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Le numéro 11. À sa place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Olise is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Doué. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, Red, nice interception. Doué. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Laporte. Martinelli, who's set up one goal so far. Linton. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Shifted it to the flank. Foot in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Linton. It's a good foot in there, and it's Doué. He is through here. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shots! And the ball's come loose here. And now they can clear their lines.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
France have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Numéro 25. changement.
Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Now it's Rafinha. Yamal. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And here's Haaland. Tchouaméni cuts it out. Saliba.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
This is it then, now or never. Aims beyond the defence. Now this could be a chance.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Camavinga.
Temps additionnel,
Rafinha.
1 minute.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And that's that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester United can always take more positives from a result like
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Now it's Yamal. Knocks it into space. Well read, nice interception. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez. As a goalkeeper, he is just a big presence. He's a big strength in the team, and we know he has a reputation for gamesmanship. He has a reputation of trying to get in the heads of his opponents, and it all comes with a lovely personality and a different character, and it's good to see that in the game.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Succumbs to the pressure. He's a sharp little ball here. Defending of the desperate variety. Elvedi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now then, the ball's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. It's gone out for a throw-in. Rolls it backwards. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal gets into a good position. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to clear it. Freuler. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Elvedi attempts a clearance. Mbappe. Neymar. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's played it back. And smartly reclaimed. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Akanji. Switzerland have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And the shot! Goal! Switzerland! And Switzerland take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Switzerland are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Granit Xhaka. Zakaria. And this is Mpolo. And that could well leave a mark. And he gets rid in a hurry. Done delicately. That's an excellent interception. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now, it's got space here. Akanji. Granit Xhaka. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, that goes for a shot!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, just look at the way the manager's berating his defence. If I was on that touchline, I'd be like that too.
Rafinha.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Akanji. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Zakaria. It's a throw-in. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Oh, he's been caught napping. The referee has given a corner. They've played it short. Zakaria aims beyond the defence. Cross into the box. And that's the keeper's ball.
There
Real
will be 1
chance!
minute added time.
Oh, what a mistake! He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that was as close to certain, and that is all they have time for.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both
Please make
half-time
sure
team
to
talks
watch
will
the
undergo
screen
change
for
now.
information
One will be
bulletin from
solid,
the regional
the other
police
needs to be
department.
pretty inspiring.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution for Manchester United, number 9.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Number 21.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably see their fate.
That's a cute ball. No luck with that. Dink over the top. Granit Xhaka. Great vision. Space for him to turn and look. He has found the way through. Matija Nastasic does really well to win the ball there. And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Vargas is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And Bolo receives it in a wide position. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rodri.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
The attendance for this
Lofty
match
pass,
was
but can he get there?
71,649.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's found a way through. Lopez, and he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Switzerland choosing to make the first change. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. It's been slipped through. He's picked his way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And he cuts out the supply. Linton. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rafinha and Laporte. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Laporte concedes a free kick for that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution in progress.
Switzerland have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Impressive, relentless, just relentless. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
One delightful ball, and the rest was simple.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And here's Mbolo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Can he get it through? Great chance, surely! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Switzerland really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitutions taking place.
Switzerland making further changes here, and in quick succession. Freuler!
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Manchester United really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Now, can they get him away? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Linton, Alexander-Arnold, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fermin. Now it's Martinelli,
And that has put paid to that.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Okafor. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Tries to play it through. Well, that pass isn't the best. Played into space. Sal. Alvedi. Zakaria. Not too much more here. That's that, the end. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Things already rolling.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
Nice interception, well timed. Romero. So no chances falling either way for the time being. He's had it taken off him. Shevchenko. Fernandez. Oh, good spread. Now it's to Paul. Rodri cannot be beaten that easily. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Montiel. Great vision.
Well, played right into his path.
Stood up well to him there.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Now it's Martinez. Shifted it to the flank. Almada picks it up out wide. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Oh, goes for a shot!
Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets! And it's Argentina in front!
And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's a
Real chance!
And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Linton.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on.
Ah, he's given it away. Romero. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's McAllister. De Paul.
Referee's given a throw.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Laporte gets a foot in here. Montiel got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Martinez. And it's Messi. Now it's Fernandez.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Linton.
No way through there.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He slipped.
Oh, good effort! He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Martinelli. For Linton. Played out towards the right wing. That'll be a throw-in. Medina.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Montiel. De Paul, here's onto this. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Almada. Now it's Messi. McAllister. And it's McAllister. Looking to play him in. Almada. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Martinelli.
Un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Tries to pass it through. It's played through for him. That's the end of the first 45.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Aquí están ambos equipos preparados.
So we're underway for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Hops for safety. Thinks one through. And here's Yamal. Now it's Rafinha. Rodri. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, they could be caught out here. Almada. That's a nicely shaped ball. Look at the... He's had a shot! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Messi. Messi.
A case now of complete control. Rodri. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Martinez. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Almada providing an outlet on that flank. Fernandez, Medina, Yamal, Alexander-Arnold, Martinelli, now Mbappe, Rafinha, spread to the right, Yamal has it out wide and in space, can he
La
finish?
cantidad de espectadores de este partido
Oh, that's a
fue de
waste.
61.052.
Such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Good pressing, squeezing the play. Now, who's going to be first to this? Shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Almada. Rodri. Joelinton. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Martinez. Yamal. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Rodri. Oh, that pass isn't the best. They get a throw in. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Martinelli has the space to scheme. Now it's to Paul. Gets a good foot in there. Pass somewhat off target. Montiel. And it's McAllister. That's an imaginative pass. Laporte spots it and intercepts. Martinelli. Sends it crossfield. Overhits and out of play. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Número 7, número 16.
Barco.
Entran número 17,
Fernandez.
número 8.
Medina. And Fernandez. And it's McAllister. Martinez. That has not gone well. Nicely spread.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
McAllister. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Shevchenko. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, this looks sharp. Now, this could be a chance. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It'll be a throw-in. Simeone. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now it's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Into the last 5 minutes. That's really well cleared. That's a cute ball. That's a decent clearance. He's played it back. Martinez. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Barco.
Pretty robust defending.
It's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Cleared without hesitation.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
McAllister! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Can he get on the end of this? And that could set him on his way. It will be a throw-in. So we're up and running. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Now it's to Paul. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe. Strong running down that left flank. Martinelli. Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Montiel. De Paul. Oh, outsmarting him this time. That could spell trouble. He's found a way through. Lovely feet. Great ball, and he's in. And Martinez! And he has kept it out somehow.
Martinez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rodri, nice looking ball. Right, Shevchenko. He's had a chance! Goal! Manchester United! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already. Almada. Matija Nastasic wins the duel this time. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well timed, excellent interception. McAllister. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Played out wide. Now it's Messi. De Paul. Fernandez. And it's Fernandez. Always goal side. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely shaped ball. That's been cut out, well played. Medina. And Fernandez. This is a promising build-up. Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Not the most accurate pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rodri. Rafinha. Fernandez does well to get it back. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Martinelli powering forward here. Linton. McAllister with the slide tackle there. Messi. Rodri goes sliding in. Montiel calmly anticipates. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That was lovely, that.
And he's got away from it. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. There's a sharp little ball here. He's in a great position here. Big chance! And that's a good finish.
They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And the shot! Well, that is rather wayward.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Mbappe. And that is out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Laporte has given away a free kick. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 10. Messi. Lo reemplazará. Número 9.
Montiel. McAllister. Looking here to chip it through. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Rafinha. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's on it. Can he get away? Mbappe. Rafinha.
Se van a jugar
De
2
Paul.
minutos de compensación.
McAllister. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now Romero. Martinez. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Se está realizando un cambio.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes.
Shot at goal! well and truly turned on its head. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
De Paul finding himself in space. Martinez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
McAllister with the short one. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Medina plays the return pass, and it's Fernandez. Rafinha. Fermin. Now it's Rafinha. De Paul. Montiel. And back to the keeper. And it's Fernandez. Martinez might just make this. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. He's got away. Lovely, now then. It's a promising position, and that is expertly dealt with. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Distributed tidily. That's been drilled in. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Gol de Argentina, convertido en el minuto 65. Número 20.
Argentina go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
That is good alertness. He has found a way through. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. He won't be happy with that one. Out for a throw. Montiel. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Pass is just off target. Martinez to McAllister. Rodri. That pass has been well intercepted. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Almada. Yamal. Ball's gone out of play. Martinez. Medina. McAllister.
Montiel. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. He is through here. In with the challenge. And here's the Paul. Haaland. Pass somewhat off target. Martinez. Almada. And he's managed to get free. He'll try from distance. And that would have been game, set and match.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Serginho. And it's Nastasic. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yamal. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Romero cuts it out. Montiel. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pinches it off him. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Alexander-Arnold. And Rafinha. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Tiempo reglamentario.
Rafinha gets into a good position. And it's Rodri. And the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that is that. Manchester United played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
স্ট্রিম শেষ করে দিব। আমার ধন্যবাদ।
you